Okay, I think we're going to start the session now. Hello, and thank you for joining us today for the first AccuNet FrontPage webinar this year. FrontPage because we believe these topics are most current to ERP users and taking the front page headline news. Today's session is AcuChat AI Assistant from Acumatica, powered by AcuPower. And I'm Jeffrey Morin. I'm the Acumatica Implementation Project Manager here at AccuNet. And I am joined by Becky Kukis and the AcuPower team. Becky, did you want to start with a brief introduction of yourself and AccuNet?
Yes, welcome to today's webinar from AccuNet. Today we're going to deep dive into this AcuChat, but I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I'm Becky Kukis. I'm the Director of ERP Services here at AccuNet. And we have been working with Acumatica for quite a while. In today's presentation, this webinar, we're also going to have a drawing at the end for attendees. And I'm pleased to introduce AcuPower now.
Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for taking time out to join us today. We are here to talk about something that is generating a lot of noise and a lot of curiosity, as all of you are here with us today, which is AI in Acumatica. But instead of talking about what's coming soon, we are going to show you what is working right now. But before we jump in, we would like to learn more about you. Jeffrey, I would like to ask you to launch the first question in the poll. And I would like to ask everyone to open the chat where you're going to see the first question.
Okay, I did that.
The question is, what best describes your role? If nothing matches, you can drop your answer in the chat. Great.
Good, and you're able to see that result?
Great, amazing. Amazing. Welcome, everyone. That's great. Thank you for that first poll, and that's really helpful to see who is with us today. Now let's dig into what matters to you. And you know, AI can do a lot. It's growing and growing and is being developed every single day, but the value really depends on where you are feeling the friction. And let's see where you feel the most AI could help in Acumatica. Jeffrey, could you please launch the second question?
One moment, please. I don't have AI to help me here, so it's just me doing this. One more.
I think we won't have to wait for long for AI to be everywhere.
Yes, perfect. And one moment, I'm almost here. Bingo.
Yes, it's here. So the question is here, where do you feel AI could help you most in Acumatica? We have 4 responses, which are based on what we are going to show you. Your responses will help us also shape the way we are going to present AcuChat to you. So this will be really interesting to see what you respond. And if, again, if none of these responses match, you can drop your answer in the chat as well. Okay, reporting and analysis looks like the most like gets the most number of answers. Okay. Okay, looks good. Looks really good. Thank you. Thank you very much. And before we also show AcuChat in action, one last question, and we will get started. Have you heard of AcuChat before today? Also, we will launch the third question now. Jeffrey, if you could please launch it. Great, thank you very much.
I was ready for you. Oof.
Great. All right. Amazing. Okay, then this session will be truly informative for the majority of people who are with us today. Thank you very much. Now let me introduce the team who is going to present you AccuChat. Today we have Maria. She will be your guide today. She will walk you through how AccuChat works and what it actually can do inside Acumatica. We also have Yuri Zaletsky. He will be here to jump in during Q&A sessions if we get any technical or behind-the-scenes questions. One quick note before we start. We would like to make this session interactive. We would like to engage with you during the whole webinar. We are going to present several use cases of our tool, and after every case, we will run a short Q&A session to keep the webinar more structured and to have your questions answered after Maria finishes the first and second, third part of the demonstration. While Maria is presenting, you can send your questions and also you can send your prompts that we can test during the webinar. For your information, we will be using a demo instance where our tool is installed. So the result will actually depend on the data that we have there. So of course, we will do our best to show you the results of the prompts that you will send us. But we can be limited by the data that we have right there in that instance that we will be using today. Okay, then I think we have discussed everything before the start and we are ready. Maria, the stage is yours.
Hello, everyone. I would like now to present you the features of our integration between Acumatica and ChatGPT. Let me share my screen. It was nice to see now that many of you have not heard about the ChatGPT, so I hope that this will be, after this session, you will know a lot more about our integration. So first of all, I would like to introduce the feature, which is called expense claims. I have some features already added to my favorites here, so it's just easy to use the system, to use Acumatica this way as well. So I'll start with the expense claims. And this is the feature that helps us to quickly and efficiently submit expense claims. So let me just create a new expense claim for you. So let's say I am an employee, the US employee who was on a business trip recently, and I had my business expense. So now I want to claim this expense and get reimbursed. So I've got this receipt. Of course, I always have to keep all my business receipts. I was with my business trip to in the UK, so I now have to submit this report and send it to my manager for approval. So first I need to attach this receipt here, right? First I need to add the description. So let's say it was a business lunch, right? And I need to attach my receipt in here. So I'm adding it to my expense claim. And after I upload my receipt to my expense claim, it's already here, I will just simply import this bill to my expense claim. And while this is happening, the receipt is being sent to ChatGPT for analysis, so it can appear here. And the system gives me the warning. It's just, it serves as a second line of defense, basically saying to double check if this receipt was not submitted before, which is quite a nice feature because it can eliminate any duplicates or any misuse of the company money, basically. And in my case, I know that I might have used this receipt before for testing purposes because this is just the demo version. So I would just simply ignore this message. However, normally it's worth checking. And for now, you can see the date is today's date, right? Because we're doing this claim today. But let's give chat a couple more seconds. But you see now that the date has been changed to 4th of April, basically. And this is based on the receipt that we have. So what ChatGPT did for us, first of all, it took the date from the receipt, put it to our expense claim. And this is quite important when we talk about any audits, about additional checks. This always have to align with the original receipt. And the other thing that happened here is all the positions I have on my receipt appeared here, just simple as that. All of them appeared with the cost exactly as it is on the receipt, right? And what ChatGPT did for us, it also did a currency conversion. Since I'm the US employee, right, my currency of my claim is the US dollars. The receipt was in UK pounds. So what I need to do is actually to submit this report in the local currency. So I will get reimbursed in my local currency. Simple as that. You can see that all the positions just appeared here within a couple seconds. Everything was added, calculated, and I can just send it to my manager for approval. So this is one of the features that we have done together with the ChatGPT integration. Are there any questions regarding to this? Okay.
For now, no questions, but let's maybe give everyone a minute. Yes, there is the question. Can managers approve time or expense entries directly through the assistant interface?
Yes, when the report goes for submission, manager who is assigned as approver for this report, I currently don't have an approver because it's a demo, but normally there is an approver which will log in and see the queue of the expense claims that is waiting for his approval. So what he has to do, go in, and this is gonna be just basically exact same view. He's gonna click, basically review everything. A good thing is that together with the expense claim, we always attach the receipt. So this is the reference for the manager to see what exactly was submitted, just to double check if all the amounts, are correct, if nothing else was added in here, and he can just simply click on approve and approve this claim. Yes. All right. In case you have any questions that come to your mind later, just pop them in the chat. I'll be happy to answer as well. So this is the feature regarding the expense claims. Another feature that we have is about...
Maria.
Yes?
I will pause you for a moment. Here there is a question from Mark. Can managers approve time or expense entries directly through the assistant interface?
We've just answered this question, and actually Mark asked one more question. Is there any audit trail or logging when approvals are done through the assistant?
Yes, of course. You have for example, as here you have all the expense claims that are waiting in the queue. This is exact same view is going to be for example, approved here, right? I don't have anything approved, as again, it's a demo. But in this general view, you can see everything, for example, that is on hold or pending approval. And depending what is assigned to the approver himself, he will see his claims here, that he will be able basically to go in and approve. I hope this answers the question.
Yeah, great questions. Thank you, Mark.
Yes, thanks a lot. Okay, moving forward, another feature that we have integrated with ChatGPT is actually regarding GIs and report analysis. I think there was a lot of interest of that in the chat and the questionnaire. So let's say I have some of my favorites already in here, but always depends of the data set that you currently have. You can ask ChatGPT to analyze basically the report that you have. So whether the data is present in this report, ChatGPT will be able to take it and convert it into a nice answer, basically for what you're looking for. So I have here the report of my sales orders. It's a historical report. I would like to narrow down my dates a bit, and I will use the older dates just because the data set I have in here is a bit old. However, it doesn't really matter because as long as we have something to work with, it's going to work. So now I narrowed down my the amount of items I want to analyze. I also want to point out here that I currently have it narrowed down to 532 records. However, ChatGPT can take up to 8,000 records and can analyze them. It's basically due to the functionality of ChatGPT itself. So here on every GI, you have this magical button that is called ChatGPT Analysis. And you can just by clicking in that button, you can ask, you can send prompts to ChatGPT. So here you might have a default one, just a general one you want to see. So I can just start with this one. You can check this, you can change this prompt up to what you actually want to see. Or what is mostly most frequent prompts that you have in your processes in your case. So the one I have here is just to analyze data below and provide useful information for CEO. So just a general view, what is this report about? And within seconds, it just gave me the information. It gave me some useful insight and information for the CEO. For example, about sales performance, about customers, about product categories, currency utilization, right? So quite nice, couple of nice bullet points here that, you can just quickly have a glance and just know already what it's about. And here, for example, if you have any other prompts, you can just delete this one and go on with the next one. So for example, just as a simple one, I would like to know how many orders are not completed, right? Because we have a set of, here we have a set of sales orders, but I want to know how many of them did not really go through. I didn't send it. I click on Analyze once again. Give it a couple minutes. And in this moment, it sends all the, sends the report to ChatGPT. And besides of the exact answer that it gives me, that there are 54 of such entries with the open status here. So it's not completed, but it's just the rest is the open status. It gives some of them. And also it gives a good explanation of how this was calculated, right? So to determine how many orders are not completed, we need to count the number of rows where the status is not completed, and so on. So this is something what you can get within seconds, as you see, not to work too much with this report by filtering, by uploading it to the Excel and creating additional filters or tables, just quickly getting the answer you want. Or for example, you can just ask for customers who placed most orders, right? If you want to know who is the leader here for the placing of sales orders for your company, you can just ask that as well. Basically, yes, and it gives you the top 5, analyzing all the reports, all these records available in the data set. It gives you the top 5 of the customers you want to see. So again, based on the data that you have in your report, you can just ask ChatGPT to give you some quick insights, provide you the information. Are there any questions in here?
Yes, we have a question from Mark, and it looks like a nice prompt to try. Can a user ask something like, show me which departments exceeded their monthly expense budgets directly?
Yes, absolutely. That's very good. That is a very nice prompt. Again, the little problem in here that I do not have departments here, since it's just a sales order, and I do not have the relevant data that would be required. So ChatGPT would not give me anything nice as an answer. What you can do basically whenever there is this data present in the report, you can easily do basically the same thing. Just go here and ask for this. But yes, it's very, very possible to use this question, to use ChatGPT, but only when you have the data in here. I'm very sorry, I'm a bit limited in this demo to the data set I can show.
I think what we can do later after the webinar is we can just add the data that we lack here and post the answer to this prompt on our LinkedIn channel.
Yeah, absolutely. We can do that for sure.
Great, Mark. Thank you very much.
Yes. And so basically, this is just to show you the functionality with ChatGPT and GIs, with their GI analysis that can really be helpful. It can really give like quick answers within seconds, as long as the data is present here.
Maria, before we go next,
yes?
There is one more prompt to try, also from Mark. Highlight any sales orders pending over 10 days. Can we try this one?
Let me see. Yes. Let's try.
Yeah, highlight any sales orders pending over 10 days.
Highlight orders. Yeah, I'm trying to be precise with ChatGPT, as you know, that as much as precise as you are, the better question, better answer it might give. So let's see. I'm not quite sure I have any information about pending. I just have when it was created, which is, it kind of can take that as over 10 days. To highlight sales order pending over 10 days, we need to identify orders where the difference between the order date and the ship date is greater than 10 days. Below, it starts highlighted entries from your data. It gives me something, US bartending school, and it shows that this entry shows an order with a shipping delay of more than 10 days. However, I am not sure that in this report I have order date and ship date. Let me see. I have the created on, which is probably a created date, and I have the scheduled shipment, which is only scheduled. So it's not quite precise in here, as I should maybe put my data a bit, make it more precise to get the answer to this. However, yeah, it is quite, as you see, it is quite possible to get the answer as well. Just to get your data more towards the answer you want to see in here. Yes.
Okay, looks great. For now, no other questions and prompts are coming. So I suppose we'll probably go next, and in case something else pops up, then we'll come back and try again.
Sure. And the other feature I want to show you is regarding reports. It's a bit similar to the one that we've just shown, because it goes about analysis, about just getting quick answers for something that we want to see. And as you know, in Acumatica, the report view is a bit tricky. You have to basically, it's best to export the data and work with the data from the report on the exported spreadsheets. So let's say I want to see here also something like very quickly. So again, there is a button that is a Get GPT analysis button. And this kind of feature works basically the same as the previous one. I have my account receivable balance by GL account. So basically, I want to know my top debitors that I have in my company. So I would ask to provide me the top customers by balance. So instead of going through all these pages looking for, biggest values or downloading this report, I can easily see everything just here. So it gave me my 5 biggest debitors. And it also says that based on the provided report, here are the top customers by balance as of 2024, because I asked for that. And it says that these balances represent the total outstanding amounts for each customer based on open documents in the financial period of July 2024. So basically something quite similar previously, depending on what data we have in this report, we can just ask for a quick analysis. But there is one more thing that we can do thanks to ChatGPT when using reports. For example, let's say I want to send this report to ChatGPT first for analysis, but I want to be able to get the answer from ChatGPT and already send it in the email. So let's say that I am company's CFO, and I want to see all the action points that I should be aware of, right? And so I want to see these action points, but I also want to address them right away to the people that can do something with these action points. And this feature sometimes takes a couple of moments. So I already prepared the answer that it will give. Sometimes it takes around 30 seconds or more. And I want to show you actually that I gave here the same prompt just as I did now. So I wanted to pretend that I'm a CFO and I want to know the action points that has to be taken from here. So it gave me the answer to my email, highlighted that, for example, short stop sports. The customer has overdue charges totaling for this and this amount. This customer has an overdue for this amount. And then it gave me advice to prioritize collection efforts on this customer, address the overdue charges to these customers, right, to avoid penalties or strained relationships, and so on. And it also gave me the total outstanding amount, the largest customer balance, so basically our biggest debitor here. So what I can do from here, I can actually, for example, write an email saying, write an email to any of my colleague, add him here in the email where I want to send it to, and for example, ask to take action on this couple of points. So this is the basically the functionality in here, which is quite nice because you don't only see this result, but you can actually work with it. You can add something. You can set it to anyone. Yes, any questions here so far?
We also have one more question from Mark. He's asking if there is a validation layer before results are trusted by users.
I believe
think,
this is a question for me more.
yes, Yuri, please.
So basically, if to speak about validation layer, we don't have validation layer, but let's say if we speak about adding validation layer, a couple of options may be considered. For example, you can give question to ChatGPT, and we can add sending the same question again to ChatGPT. So basically, ChatGPT will confirm or disagree. Or another option, like we send question to ChatGPT and then we ask another AI, for example, Claude or Anthropic or other tool to confirm or validate if that answer is correct. But we have this in kind of roadmap, but we are not sure if we want to have kind of chain of validations, because this approach may help definitely to increase precision of replies, but it will cost a bit more because you will need to pay for one AI and another AI.
Yes. Thank you, Yuri. Okay, any other questions here so far?
Not at the moment.
All right.
So I think we may move forward.
Okay, and now let me introduce you one or maybe two more features that we have. So let's say that our company, okay, maybe let me start from this one. Within this integration with the ChatGPT, we have a specific screen in Acumatica, OpenAI Connection Preference. And on this screen, of course, we are giving this information about what model of ChatGPT we're using, right? But besides, we have a possibility to record a log which will be related to all the customers that we have in the company. So, for example, we are selling phones, right? And we don't want, for some reason, we just don't want to sell more, like 5 or more units to the same customer. Let's say this is company policy. We decided that we just want to share and sell more or less equally. So we allow only like up to 5 units. So this is basically the place where you can log any information that will have to refer to all the customers you have. But on the customers themselves, let me show you. You can log any information on the specific customer on top of that. So for example, I have my customer here, and here's the one that is hidden, and there is also a log tab. So I want to record information that whenever I'm whenever I'm issuing invoice, or me or any other of my colleague in the company, right? Because it might not always be me. I want them to know as well that we agreed to apply a 5% discount for this customer on, let's say, on the next invoice, right? And let's say this is because we had some delivery issue before, which was delayed, and this customer was not satisfied. So we just now want to make him happy and give him 5% discount, right? So let's say this customer already placed an order. So I want to issue him an invoice. I will show you in a second how everything works. Yes. So I'm going to issue the invoice. I'm adding my customer here, the one that I want to work with. So this is the same customer, right? ABC Studios. And let me create an invoice for him. So the inventory ID we had was phone. We didn't want to the customer to buy 5 or more units, like any customer basically. So I will just put this one here. I will give 6. The price, let me just create a price here. Yes. So how is that gonna work? And now, before sending this invoice to the customer, I want to run the OpenAI analysis to check the correction. So basically, if I don't know if there is anything on this customer, I want to check. And in this window in ChatGPT, it says the transaction does not meet the requirements. First, the ordered quantity for inventory phone should be less than 5 units, but the provided quantity is 6 units. And additionally, please ensure that numeric values are formatted with the 2 decimal places where applicable. So let me do now, I will put the quantity 4, right? So to see if it will allow me. And running again the OpenAI analysis. It says that the ordered quantity for an inventory phone should be less than 5 units, but it also says to apply a 5% discount on the current invoice per agreement. So what I should do is basically to add the discount here as well, like 5% discount here, save it, and run the open analysis once again. Yes, so I'm giving him again the 4 units now and the 5% discount. And it says that the transactions comply with the rules. The ordered quantity is less than 5 units and the 5% unit is applied. And it says that the transaction meets both the requirements. The ordered quantity is 4 units and a 5% discount basically needs to be applied. So I need to check it once again. Let me do it once again. 5%. I have it here for 5%. However, it says that the transactions comply with the specified rules already. And the discount was added in my discount tab. Yes, so yes, so the ordered quantity is 4 units and a 5% discount is applied, and it already shows that it's just that the wording might be a bit misleading here. However, it shows that the 5% discount is applied, and it even shows how it's exactly has been calculated. So basically that it's $4,000 minus $200, which was 5%, and basically everything is now as we planned for this transaction and for this customer. So for now, I can, for example, remove my hold and I can send this invoice to the customer. If I want for the record to add why exactly this discount was added on this transaction. Let's say in a month or 2, we change the policy, we agree not to give any more discounts, but I can record this, I can record this note in the notes, and I can attach this to this transaction. So my note is saved, and whenever somebody will want to see what exactly happened and why I applied this 5% discount, you can see it in the note, actually, in here. And let's say I already issued the invoice, and now I want to send an email to this customer saying that yes, that I've sent the invoice and I've applied this discount that we agreed. So I would go back to the customer screen, and in the activities tab, I have a feature to create an email. So let's say I'm very busy. I don't have time to put everything nicely in words. I just want ChatGPT to do it for me. And I want him to, nice and easy, just type something nice in the email. Just give it a second. I believe the system is getting tired a bit. It takes a bit longer. Let me restart or reload the page. Okay, apologies for this. So let's do it again. So we're on the customers. We go to activities tab and we want to create an email. All right. I would basically put the prompt here that I sent you the invoice and applied 5% discount as agreed. Yes, and now within a couple of seconds, as usually it works with ChatGPT, it just gives me a nice polished answer, which I can still edit according to my preferences, but it says that I'm writing to confirm that I have sent the invoice as per our recent discussions. As agreed, 5% discount has been applied to the total amount. And it just gives also some recommendations, some the strategies, and basically puts everything in nice words for me. So I can already send it to customer from this screen, but I can also add anyone else, CC or BCC, and just send it right away. Also edit or delete anything that I don't like. So this is also the feature, which is quite handy and sometimes can save quite a lot of time when you have to talk to a lot of customers, send many emails, but just easy with the quick and short prompts, you can generate an email that you want. All right, do we have any questions to this part?
We do. We also have a question from Mark. The question is, receivables often involve nuanced scenarios, for example, disputed invoices, partial payments, credit memos. How does AcuPower ensure accuracy and context awareness when ChatGPT is analyzing AR data? Can it distinguish between collectible and at-risk balances reliably?
I would like to hijack here. So about ensuring accuracy and context awareness, I would put it this way. We provide to ChatGPT rules which are connected either to customer or to the company, and ChatGPT analyzes that. If to speak, so that's first part, and that is kind of AI responsibility from our side. We don't add protective fences like we can to have, let's say, one AI analyzing another AI, or let's say AI analyzes reply of AI and refines it. But for now, we don't do this. And then of distinguishing between collectible and at-risk balances reliability, it will be mostly connected if data within invoice and within two set of rules at the company and rules at customer level, if they allow to make a conclusion. I would put it in this way. If you have an employee, of course, depth of the context of that employee is much higher than of any ChatGPT, of course, because he knows, but if you want to have reliable, like if you want to have quick classification of those invoices which should be analyzed based on rules which you have as kind of clearly specified, that then our solution is definitely for you. But if you want somebody who will make decisions at CEO level, like I want to give this discount despite all possible rules which are important for me, then AI, then you expect too much from AI. Like AI will not replace you.
Yes, thank you, Yuri. I hope we answered your question, Mark. Yeah, and those were actually the main features that we have currently. If you have any other questions, or if I should repeat something once again, I'll be happy to. Just pop it in the chat.
Yeah, and just to let you guys know, this is Jeff Mornigan. We are recording this session, and AccuNet is going to make this available on our YouTube channel. And I'll put in the chat our website address. You'll be able to access it as well. So you'll be able to review exactly what you saw here and share with anyone else within your company that might be interested in this product. So, yeah, thank you.
Great, amazing. And we have one question to all attendees. As we are done with demonstrating all the use cases of AccuChat, could you please let us know how everything went? Could you please write a number in the chat from 1 to 5, where 5 is you are excited and happy with everything you have seen, and 1 is you are not happy with everything you have seen? Your responses will truly help us improve our next demonstrations.
Or abandoned product at all, completely.
I hope we won't do that.
No, I love this product as well, but if everybody will say 1, 1, 1, 1, why should we invest?
That would be depressing. Mark, thank you very much.
To pull that in. Yep.
Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you so much. And yeah, Mark, special thanks to you for your engagement and for amazing feedback.
And for in-depth questions.
Of course.
I love 5 factorial. Very good
job, guys. Good job.
Amazing. We also appreciate it, Mark. Thank you so much. Actually, one of the questions that we were expecting to hear from you is how much is AccuChat? And actually, we can answer this question. Tell me if you see my screen.
Yes.
Good. So the price of the product is $2,370 per year. And we have a special offer for everyone present here at this webinar. The implementation of AccuChat will be free in case you decide to go ahead with AccuChat by the 1st of September. When you reach out to us, please use the promo code AccuChat Live. So we will know that you have been at this webinar, and we will implement AccuChat in your instance for free. Also, AccuChat is not only one product that we have created. Right here, you see other products that we have developed with our team. The first 3 products, we call them digital janitors because they keep your Acumatica instance sparkling clean. They clean files, emails, audit logs, and trace. Below, you see some of the integrations that we have created, like Jira integration with Acumatica and Monday.com integration. We also have a profitability analysis tool called AB6YZ Analysis, and also the tool AR Factoring that we have worked with pre-sales leader on. Apart from developing products, we also provide a range of services that you can reach out to us and ask for in case you have not enough resources or not enough time, you have tight deadlines, and you need a powerhouse. So that's what we also can help you with. These are our wonderful customers and partners who we have worked with, and it's a great pleasure to present them to you here. We also would love to have you among these customers as well. And if you need referrals, you can reach out to them or to us, and we can provide you with more information. And these are the people who are behind all the creations and services that we deliver. And I would like to pay your attention to one very special person. This person is Jo Rosser. She is your go-to person at AcuPower, and she is your main point of contact. So you see her email on the screen. And in case you are ready to go ahead with AcuChat, please reach out to Jo and use the promo code AcuChat Live in your email to Jo, and she will connect you with the right person on our team to proceed with further conversations. Where you can find AcuChat and where you can also request a demo, you can find AcuChat and also all other products that we have on the Acumatica marketplace. And also you can go to our website and choose one of the products from the list, choose the available slot that is also convenient for you for the meeting with Jo. Also, keep in touch with us. As we mentioned before, that we can also post on LinkedIn some of the answers to prompts that didn't work out today. So please follow us on our YouTube channel and also on LinkedIn to stay in touch with us. We appreciate your time. Thank you very much for joining us today. Oh, I see a question from Mark. One last question.
Who? From Mark?
Yes.
We haven't heard from him yet, have we?
How customizable is AcuPower across industries? Can prompts, responses, or workflows be tailored to vertical specific needs like construction, distribution, or nonprofit?
In one word, yes. Like how customizable? Very customizable, as everything in Acumatica is extremely customizable. And if we speak about industries, verticals, distribution, you're warmly welcome with your suggestions, and we will tell you exact numbers, how much and how easy. But definitely we can do a lot.
So thank you, AcuPower team, for sharing this with us. It's a very exciting tool. And thank you all for attending the session today. And again, if you need a copy, we're going to make it available on our YouTube channel. So thanks for your time, folks.
Thank you, Jeffrey, for having us.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Thanks a lot.
Bye-bye.
Bye.